Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The recipe that I'm sharing with you all today is my Hyderabadi Chicken Dum Biryani recipe. Now I'm going through my old list of videos and I'm trying to recreate them so you can see me cooking on screen. So let me run through the ingredients with you quickly and then we'll start cooking. So the ingredients you're going to need first of all to make the biryani masala is 2 tablespoons of cumin seeds. I've got approximately 20 green cardamom pods here. I've got 2 whole cinnamon sticks which I've broken down into small pieces and 20 whole cloves. I've blitzed this in my blender to make a coarse masala so it's not ground to a fine powder. You also need 1 whole chicken on the bone, which I've had cut into medium pieces, 3 cups of basmati rice using this cup measurement that I usually use in every video when I make rice. I've got 4 small onions, which are finely sliced. I've got oil, and we also need 1 cup of natural yogurt, and I've got freshly cut coriander and mint here, and the following spices. I've got a teaspoon each of chili powder, salt and green chilies which I've blitzed, and I have a piece each of frozen ginger and garlic paste here. I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of orange food colouring, and I've got 2 tablespoons of salt for when we boil the rice, and we also need a kettle of boiling water once we start boiling the rice. So let's start cooking. First thing we're going to do is heat up the pan that we're going to be frying the onions in, and then add our oil into this, enough to be able to fry the onions, and just let that heat up. So now that the oil's nice and hot, we're going to add the onion straight into this. And we're going to fry these until they are nice and caramelized and turn dark brown in colour, and I'll show you how they look once they're done. So guys, the onions are now done. They're a really nice dark brown colour, so just turn off the hob and just drain these out onto a kitchen towel and just set them aside until we move on to the next part of the recipe. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use this oil and we're going to transfer it into our little cup measurement. So we've got 1 cup. That's perfect. I've got 1 cup of oil here, which we need for when we actually get around to cooking the chicken. Now, before we actually begin with the chicken marination, I'm going to wash and soak my rice for at least 30 minutes. So by the time the chicken's cooked, the rice will be ready to be boiled. So I've got myself a big bowl here, and we're going to transfer the chicken straight into this like that. And then we're going to get our coarsely ground biryani masala, and we're going to take 1 heaped tablespoonful and just pop that in. And then all the dry spices, so salt, chili powder, we've got the blitzed green chilies and the frozen ginger and garlic cubes. And then we're going to add the yogurt into this, the whole cup. And then the oil that we took out from the fried onions, add that straight in. And then a good handful of chopped coriander, the same of mint, and 2 heaped handfuls of the onions that we fried. So we're going to reserve some for later as well. And then what you want to do is you want to mix everything together thoroughly. So now what you want to do is you want to transfer the mixed chicken back into the pot that we used for frying the onions with. Just like that. Just make sure you get all of that off. And we're going to cook this now for about 15 to 20 minutes on a medium heat until all the water has evaporated, the onions have released their dark colour and the oil has started to separate. Once that's done, I'll show you how it looks. So guys, I'm just coming back to check on this. It's been cooking away for about 20 minutes. And you can see that the oil has started to separate and come to the surface. It's taken on a really nice colour from the fried onions, and this is now done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this from the heat and just set that to one side, and I'm going to boil my rice now. So straight in with a full kettle of boiling water. So I'm going to add maybe half a kettle more. And then add the salt straight in, the 2 tablespoons. And just let that come up to the boil again, and then we'll add the rice in. And we want to half cook these, so I'll show you once they're done. So the rice is now half cooked, as you can see. All you need to do is grab a grain of rice and just break it in half, and if it breaks, then obviously that's done. So I'm going to go drain this off now, and then we're going to layer the biryani, which is the final step. Right guys, we're going to be layering the biryani now. So I've just transferred all of that cooked chicken and yogurt mixture into a bigger pot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a good handful of coriander and just sprinkle that over the top like that. And the same of mint as well. Just pop that on top. And then we're going to throw the rice that we've boiled straight on top. Just like that. And just flatten it out from the top. A bit more coriander on top, a little bit more mint, and then the fried onions that we had saved from earlier straight on top like that. I'm just going to use all of the ones that I've got left over. And my food colouring, I've dissolved it in some warm water, and I'm just going to pour that just on top. And then I'm going to cover this and allow that to cook on a medium heat setting for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll show you how it looks once it's done. So guys, this has been cooking away now for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm going to show you exactly how this looks now. Oh my god, the smell, oh, is amazing, so aromatic. Wow, look at that. So turn the hob off, and then right in at the edges, and you want to just bring that meat all the way from the bottom right up. Wow guys, if you could honestly just smell this, it's absolutely amazing. God, that meat looks so juicy. So just go all the way around and just bring all of that lovely mixture of meat and yogurt with the herbs right up, and mix it in with the chaval. Just imagine taking this pot direct to the dinner table. Oh, when you've got like a party going on, and just removing that lid, it's just wonderful. And it's cooked to perfection. Unfortunately, I forgot to hit that record button whilst I was tucking into this, so you guys can't see how much I enjoyed it. But I can assure you, this is honestly the best biryani I've ever had. Do try the recipe out. I'm sure you're going to love this. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please feel free to do that also, and hit that bell button to be notified of any updates. I'm going to be back again with another video very soon. Till then, take care and happy eating.